Hello everyone, this is grade 6, module 1, lesson 25 problem set. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be working with fractions, decimals, and percents, and we'll be drawing a little bit, shading a little bit, and making some tape diagrams. So for this first one it says, use the 10 by 10 grid to express the fraction 11/20ths as a percent. So what I really need to do, and they give us a pretty good one up here, an example of it, is I want to turn it into a fraction out of 100. So for one, to figure out how many boxes I'm going to shade, because that's a 10 by 10, which means there's 100 of them, I need to turn this into a fraction out of 100. So I know to get from 20 to 100, I can go times 5. So I'm going to go times 5 on the top. Because it's not times 5, it's really times 5 over 5, which is still one whole. So we're not changing the value of this. We're just changing it to make it an equivalent ratio out of 100. So 20 times 5 is 100. 11 times 5 is 55. So now I'm going to shade 55 boxes inside of that 10 by 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 55. 2 says, use a tape diagram to relate the fraction 11/20ths to a percent. So this is where it's going to get a little interesting. So how am I going to break this tape up to show that? So I want to show 11/20ths and relate it to a percent. So I'm starting at 11/20ths. I'm going to make equivalent ratios until I get to 100. So I'm really going to count by 20s on the bottom and 11s on the top. So let's go down here and I'll show you what I mean. So my first box right here is 11/20ths. And it's nice that I can actually show it that way with my tape diagram. So I'm showing that there's 11 on the top and 20 on the bottom. I could write it inside too, if I really wanted to. But this next one, I'm going up by 11 on the top, up by 20 on the bottom. Count by 11 on the top and 20 on the bottom. So 11 on the top and 20 on the bottom, and then my last one is right here. And the reason why that's my last one is because I'm at 100 on the bottom here of it. So I started at zeros. I'm going up by 11 and 20 on the bottom to show my percentages there. That's just the way that I'm going to show the tape diagram that relates 11/20ths to a percent, meaning I'm finding equivalents to get up to 55%. It's not saying that like this is only worth so much, this next box is, this is only worth so much, this is worth another. I'm really doing like a double number line to get up there. But this seems to be the best way for me to show it going all the way up to here. These are all equivalent to each other. But I'm just showing the process that needs to be done, that I'm going up by 11 here and 20 here to get to out of 100, because that's what percentages are. Again, 22 over 40 is equivalent to 11 over 20, which is equivalent to 55 hundredths. But I'm just showing that with the tape. So as we take a closer look up here at 3, it says, how are the diagrams related? Well, the diagrams are both showing 11/20ths and 55% or 55 over 100. They're showing that those two are equal to each other. And I'm going to put shows equality because it's trying to show that those two 11/20ths and 55 over 100 are equivalent to each other. So if we put what decimal is related to the fraction, well, we're going to work with our fraction of 55 hundredths. And the best part about that fraction is when I say it, 55 hundredths, I'm actually saying the decimal. 55 hundredths. And then the last part, 5, which diagram is the most helpful for converting the fraction to a decimal? I'm leaving that to you because you get to pick which one you like, whether you like the tape diagram or whether you like the other model, the 10 by 10 that we use for our grid. Go ahead and explain that, and you should be all set. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps, and good luck on the rest of your problem set.